In this video, I'll be going through how to use the SERP Analysis Agent in SEO Workflows. It is honestly very simple to use. Can't be more simple. You add the query target you want here, and you'll get the output out. I'll walk through that in a moment, but let's just start things off. Let's actually submit a few jobs just so you can see how it works. I just submitted, I think it was what is a W-2. Let's maybe do another one that says how to walk a dog. And we could do a third one. Let's say stock analysis. Why not? There's this wait time between jobs just so you can't, submit 100 jobs one after another, but it's just a 10-second wait time. Okay, we have 3 jobs now started. If you hover right here, you can see their status in real time. If you jump into here, you can also see more details about where they are in the process. While that's running, let's look at what you get. You open this up. Number one, you can export this. So this will export the document to a Word document. You could take a screenshot or you could copy it, which will copy it in Markdown. So if I, for example, copy that, go to like Markdown preview, paste it in here, you can see the output and you can see the bare Markdown syntax right there. You'll see there's a few different sections. So there is the commonalities across the SERP. So I consider that the core of what the SERP analysis is. It's looking at the common topics showing up in the search results, the common types of media. For example, maybe a calculator is being used across all of the top 3 pages in the search results. So we want to be using a calculator on page, of course, things like that. The content format, so that's talking about like, is this in a how-to post? You can actually see on the side right there, one of the jobs just completed. And I believe a second one just completed, so there's only one left. But continuing to just go forward here, we have the content formats, the content depths. So it's talking about how actual long the content is of those pages. Then you go into the SERP, so it actually gives you a granular date breakdown of the SERP result. And then the SERP summary. So it goes page by page and outlines what's going on in the page. So if we scroll down here, commonalities across the SERP. So we see the topic of stock market basics, and this is for the query stock market basics. So it summarizes the importance. It tells you which pages in the search results actually featured this topic. So you get that for each kind of core topic that the tool identified. So this is saying, this many pages from the top 10 search results had this topic, and therefore we should probably include it in our top or in our piece of content as well. Media type usage, so you see images, so it tells you what pages are using images. Obviously, most pages are going to use images. Usually you're looking for something a little bit more unique there if it's really going to give you some good insights. Content format, so you see within this SERP, a lot of pages are using how-to guides. Meaning we should probably write a how-to guide. We probably shouldn't write, I don't know, a blog about the stock market when everyone else, like a definition kind of blog, when everything else is a how-to guide. And it gives you some information on the content depth. Then you come back through and you look at the actual SERP results. So you see the top pages here. My apologies, it does actually use the top 4 results, so it doesn't go all the way to 10. It does this intentionally because normally we want to be competing for those top results. So when you're up here and you see, for example, 4 or 3 pages all with a single topic, that means almost every result in those top 4 we're using this topic, So we have the top 4, and then we have the summaries. So this goes in a lot more detail for each of the pages. It talks about each section of the page, its key points. It calls out whether media was used, what are the subheadings within that section. So you could go into here and you could see a lot more detail. You could see the links that were existing within the main content of the page, and so on and so forth. So that's a bit of an overview. You can see now all of these are done. We can see our stock analysis and the different types there. We could come in here. We see how to walk a dog. Same story, and we could see what is a W-2 story. Again, you could use the export, copy, screenshot, whatever you prefer there, and that's about it. Very, very easy to use, very straightforward, but definitely some powerful results that you could get out of this. Very useful when trying to ideate on what kind of things you want to add into a new or a refreshed piece of content. So that's about it for this. Of course, reach out if you have any questions, any feedback, any feature requests, any issues you might be running into. But other than that, appreciate your time. And yeah, that's about it for now. Thank you.